Welcome to the reaction for the 2008 Christmas special. If you have missed my last two reactions, I have been sick. The reaction to 413 was actually my first reaction in like a week because I was in bed sick all week, which I did record that just before recording this. So my voice is still not great because I talked more in that reaction than I have all week long combined. But I'm eager to get into this next episode. And besides a cough, I still it's still kind of in my lungs a little bit. But other than that, I feel pretty good. So we're just going to keep going. I don't want to push it, but I do want to get this Christmas special in because after the last episode, I'm feeling a little depressed. And I don't want to leave things off that way for the rest of the week until it's time for me to record Doctor Who again. So we're going to go straight into it. And obviously this is titled The Next Doctor, so that's great. Which, by the way, I cannot avoid episode titles. It's literally on the screen when I hit play. Do you go back to see Dickens again? For those of you watching this on YouTube, I'm recording this at the beginning of November, and this is making me really excited for Christmas season.
You there, boy. What day is this?
Christmas Eve, sir.
What year? Oi! Just answer the question.
Year of our Lord, 1851, sir.
Right.
Doctor! Doctor!
Are they just shouting for a regular doctor?
Don't worry. Stand back. What have we got here?
No.
I've got it. And whatever's behind that door, I think you should get out of here.
Doctor!
No, I'm standing right
Okay.
here.
No, they're shouting for an actual doctor.
Hold on. Who are you?
I'm the Doctor. Simply the Doctor. Rosita, give me the sonic screwdriver.
What?
Now, quickly, get back to the TARDIS.
What's the what?
If you could stand back, sir.
Jump from what, Lord? Oh,
That's new. Peladon, see?
What is happening? We have too many doctors all of a sudden. I don't need any more doctors. I'm perfectly happy with this one, thanks. I feel like I shouldn't look at the screen. I don't know why. I recognize that guy from somewhere, though, and I can't think of where. It's The Walking Dead. It just clicked. He was the governor, right? I think he was.
I've been hunting this beast for a good fortnight now. Step back, sir.
Some sort of primitive conversion.
Watch and learn.
Doctor, do you know how to lasso things? Because this one does.
I might be in a little bit of trouble.
Nothing changes. I've got you.
Do you know?
Perhaps if you could pull.
I am pulling. In this position, I could not pull, could I?
Yeah. Kind of how gravity works.
Don't you recognise me?
This is hardly the right time for me to go through my social calendar.
So neither one recognizes the other. That doesn't make any sense. Because if he was a previous doctor, 10 would recognize him. And if he's a future doctor, he would recognize 10. How the hell did she get up there so quickly?
Well, I'm glad you think it's so funny. You're mad. Both of you. You could have got killed.
She sometimes sounds like Martha.
Now I'll have to go and dismantle the traps. And we've only got 20 minutes to the funeral, don't forget. Then back to the TARDIS, right?
Funeral?
Oh, long story. I'm not as young as I was.
Well, not as young as you were when you were with me.
When I was who?
You really don't recognise me? But you're the Doctor. Or the next but one, a future Doctor, anyway.
I thought the next one was Matt Smith. Maybe I was wrong.
No, I'm just Smith, John Smith. But I've heard all about you, Doctor. Bit of a legend.
But wouldn't the Doctor know that that's his alias? I mean, we know that there's...
Certain memories missing. Am I right?
How'd you know that?
You've forgotten me.
Great swathes of my life have been stolen away. When I turn my mind to the past, there's nothing.
What? Which time?
But they are creatures from another world.
Really?
I think he might believe you.
I talk of Cybermen from the stars.
Ah, don't blink. Remember that?
Aha!
Whatever you do, don't blink. The blinking and the statues.
I do.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Smith.
Merry Christmas, Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to follow him. Fuck. How do I get Daleks and Cybermen back to back?
This man is dangerous. This man is our enemy.
That one's different.
I've been hunting this beast for a good fortnight now. Step back, son.
So they don't recognize the other one?
Is everything in position?
All I can promise is to do my best, and you'll keep your part of the bargain.
The Cyber King will rise.
The Cyber King will rise. How like a man. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a funeral to attend.
Okay, this is an odd episode. In many ways.
Oh, don't mind me saving your life. That's work for a woman, isn't it?
The Doctor's companion does what the Doctor says. Off you go.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong.
Is that your sonic screwdriver?
I'd be lost without it.
That's a screwdriver.
Well, it makes a noise. Now, since we're acting like common burglars, I suggest we get out of plain view.
This investigation of yours, what's it all about?
This is so weird.
The Jackson Lake came to London 3 weeks ago and died a terrible death. His body was never found. But then it started. More secret murders, then abductions.
How do you know he was murdered if he was never found?
I can't help noticing you're wearing a fob watch. Legend has it that the memories of a Time Lord can be contained within a watch.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
That's more for decoration.
Yeah, anyway, alien infiltration.
Yes.
Okay, well. No answers there.
They are info stamps. I mean, at a guess. If I were you, I'd say they worked.
Oh, shit.
That is the history of London. This is like a disc, cyber disc. Why would the Cybermen need something so simple?
Well, yeah, what's going on with him?
You all right?
Fine.
You seem like it.
The night I regenerated.
The Cybermen. They made me change. Help me.
Ah. 2 words I'll never refuse. But it's not a conversation for a dead man's house. It'll make more sense if we go back to the TARDIS. Your, TARDIS.
So are there 2 TARDISes? Is that the plural of TARDIS?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stairs! Can't leave them outside!
Except, isn't having the 2 of them in the same place at the same time causing some sort of an issue? Isn't that like a paradox or something?
I'm the Doctor. You need me. Check your memory banks. My name's the Doctor. Leave this man alone.
Okay.
Only the doctor would think of that.
I did that.
Come here, you'll be okay.
You told them you were the doctor. Why did you do that?
I was about to ask where those came from, but I forgot. Oh my God, I'm so glad that's like done with machines and stuff now, because if somebody laid me that crooked in my grave, I would never be able to rest. I would haunt everyone.
According to the mighty working, a lady at the graveside is debatable enough, but your apparel.
Is it too exciting? Oh, I've watched you all, bestowing your beneficence upon the poor. But that's why the late Reverend Fairchild had to die. Man that is born of woman hath but a short time to live. Although I've got some friends who might disagree with that. Would you like to meet them?
Okay, this is certainly a way to do it. She's got some style, that's for sure. But also, this is weird that like the Cybermen are working with her.
Stay where you are, you're needed. The rest of you are disposable. Sorry.
What manner of men are they?
What the hell are those things? So why are any of them living? I mean, like, why those people does she want them to stay? I mean, I'm sure I'll get my answers. But
What do you need us for?
Your children. In all these years, not one of you has asked my first name.
I thought you were dead.
Now then, Rosita, a little decorum.
You've been gone for so long.
What about the TARDIS?
Oh, she's ready. Come on.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. A temporary base until we right the enemy. The TARDIS is magnificent, but it's hardly a home.
And where's the TARDIS now?
In the yard.
it's hardly a home.
Are you whistling again?
Yep.
Doctor, the answer to all this is in your TARDIS.
Mr. Smith, it would be my honor.
I feel like this is going to be different too.
By transport through time and space.
You've got a balloon.
TARDIS, TARDIS. It stands for Tethered Aerial Release, Developed in Style. Do you see?
Absolutely not. No, it doesn't.
I do now. I like it. Good.
No wonder it's not a home.
One day I will ascend.
You've never actually been up.
It never does.
I can depart in the TARDIS,
So he's not actually the doctor, right?
time and the space.
Do you ever wonder where you're escaping from?
With every moment.
And do you want me to tell you? Because I think I've worked it out now. How you became the Doctor. Do you want to know?
I do.
Set about your appointed tasks and bring them to me.
The children, maybe? That's what she was talking about before. This is so weird. I'm just going to keep saying that.
The last of the Cybermen must have fallen through the dimensions, back in time, to land here.
Great.
At the same time, another man came to London, Mr. Jackson Lake. But he found the Cybermen too.
Is he Jackson Lake?
But he's dead. Jackson Lake is dead. Cybermen murdered him.
And you kept all the suitcases, but you could never bring yourself to open them. The watch is Jackson Lake's.
But I'm the Doctor.
Because the info stamp you picked up was a book about one particular man.
Oh no, I don't want to watch this because I want to see them all.
But it's everything you could want to know about the Doctor.
Oh, was that Christopher there?
The info stamp must have backfired. Streamed all that information about me right inside your head.
Okay.
There's still something missing, isn't there?
I demand you tell me, sir. Tell me what they took.
Really, I am so sorry. But that's an awful lot of luggage for one man. Because an info stamp is plain technology. It's not enough to make a man lose his mind. What you suffered is called a fugue. You wanted to become someone else because Jackson Lake had lost so much.
I remember.
I was going to say he remembers, yeah. Was it just kids or like a wife too?
They killed my wife.
Oh, just a wife, no kids. What's happening?
You found a whole cache of info stamps.
But what is it? What's that noise?
The Cybermen are moving!
It's weird seeing him do all this on his own. I mean, I guess he has the two of them, but it's not the same.
There should be someone at his side. Go.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have Rosita. Yeah, what's the deal with all the kids?
Mr. Cole, you seem to have something in your ear. Now, this might hurt a bit, but if I can just...
Why would Cybermen want children?
You will enter the court of the Cyber King.
I know you're going through a lot of shit right now, but they could probably use your help.
We'll have to find another way.
Oh, that's cheating!
Eee.
What do we have here?
Even if they've converted you, that's not a cyber speech pattern. You've still got free will. I'm telling you, step away.
Who are ya?
You can be quiet. I doubt he paid you to talk. More importantly, who are you, sir, with such intimate knowledge of my companions?
Incorrect. You do not correspond to our image of the Doctor.
Yeah, but that's because your database got corrupted. Check this. The Doctor's info stamp.
The core has been damaged. This info stamp would damage cyber units.
Oh, well, nice try.
Yeah.
Core repaired. Download.
Oh.
You are the Doctor.
Hello.
You will be deleted.
No, but you, let me die happy. Just tell me one thing.
What are children ever needed for? They're a workforce. Delete them.
Delete.
Why do they listen to her? He showed up.
Nasty.
Nice.
But I swear there was something else in that room. If we can find that, perhaps that's the key to defeating these invaders. So, onwards.
Okay.
Your work is done.
Yeah, I mean, kind of saw that coming.
Now let the new industrial revolution begin. I want to see you work!
I don't think they're going to be working that hard. Picked a pretty weak and malnourished labor force here. I feel like the Cybermen could work better.
Soon the Cyber King will awake.
Then show me.
This is weird.
A dimension vault. Stolen from the Daleks again. That's how the side.
I was going to say, wow, that looks awfully like a Dalek.
That is royalty indeed. And that's quite a throne. Oh, you will look resplendent.
Really?
My function is to serve the Cyber King, not to become the Cyber King.
I think if you remember correctly, you said I was to be heralded.
All hail the Cyber King.
But you promised me you said I would never be converted.
That was designated a lie.
What do the Cybermen want?
What now?
This is your liberation.
Oh, for the love of God, have you no pity?
You didn't. I'm used to black eyes meaning something entirely different. In Supernatural, that is.
Generating electricity, but what for?
We can set them free.
No.
Hold such information.
So confused by all that?
I can see the stars, the worlds beyond, the vortex of time itself, and the whole of infinity.
That is incorrect. Glorious is an emotional response.
Exactly. There is so much joy.
Uh-oh.
My mind is stronger than you ever thought. It dominates, sir.
And that you are operating beyond the standard parameters.
I am new. The might of your technology combined with my own imagination. My Cybermen. Logic and strength combined with fury and passion.
That's not great.
Whoa! What the hell's happening? It's out of control!
It's accelerating. 96%, 97.
Cybermen were bad enough when they were emotionless. We don't need them to be furious now.
Power levels now at 100%. Delete the workforce.
No, let's not kill all these children.
Turn right at the corner, fast as you can, and don't stop! Keep running!
Yeah, when she yells, she sounds like Martha. Were there kids there? He forgot he had a kid?
Doctor, my son! They took my son! Stay there! Don't move! I'm coming!
Come on, Jackson.
Where the hell did he get a sword from? I mean, I guess they did have swords earlier they were fighting with. It's kind of sad that he just like forgot his child. I was off doing doctor stuff while his child was doing forced labor.
It's under the water! There's something in the Thames!
So is that where, yeah. Okay, so when they said Cyber King, I was expecting like one giant Cyberman. That's what I'm getting. Just not in the way I thought I was getting it.
It's a ship, Dreadnought class. Front line of an invasion. And inside the chest, the cyber factory.
Oh.
My people. Why do they not rejoice?
Why would they? You're literally crushing them.
Well, I should be with you.
Jackson, you've got your son. You've got a reason to live.
When you haven't.
Let's not go there right now.
And if not, then behold my power.
So back to why they're not rejoicing. This would be it.
What's up? I've lost you.
My son, Rosita. This boy is my son.
Rosita's learning all kinds of things about him tonight, too.
It's the TARDIS. She's flying.
Proximity alert.
How is that even possible? Oh, this I would see. Turn!
You're probably going to regret that. Now you just gave him a clear shot.
I'm offering you a choice. You might have the most remarkable mind this world has ever seen.
I don't need you to sanction me.
The Cybermen came to this world using a dimension vault. I can use that device to find you a home, where you can live out your mechanical life in peace.
I have the world below. What do you make of me, sir? An idiot?
Question is, what do you make of me?
I think not very much.
You make me into this.
Doesn't seem to be phasing her.
Then I have made you a failure. Your weapons are useless, sir.
Unless it disconnected the connection. Now they're going to turn on her.
Leaving your mind open. I think for the first time in far too many years. I'm sorry, Miss Hartigan. But look at what you've become.
Oh, they're all getting fried. Oh, okay. I didn't realize she was going to explode herself, but sure.
But whatever he did, he's killed it!
Is that thing going to fall now? Yeah. This is such a weird episode. So I'm assuming he's going to send it somewhere before it can fall and destroy a bunch of stuff. Well, a bunch more.
I'd say he used that dimension vault to transfer the wreckage of the Cyber King into the time vortex, there to be harmlessly disintegrated.
Yeah.
That doctor on high! And I know. But not once, no sir, not once, not ever, has he ever been thanked. For I say to you on this Christmas morn, bravo, sir!
See, you still have reasons to live, Doctor.
The city will recover, though the events of today will be history, spoken of for centuries to come.
Yeah. I know that.
Except I feel like history doesn't remember. But maybe that changes now?
We thought we might all dine together at the Traveller's Halt, and in memory of those we have lost. You won't stay.
Like I said, you know me.
Oh, if I might, Doctor, one last adventure. Oh. Oh, my word. Well, this is nonsense.
Well, that's one word for it.
Oh, it's causing my head to ache. No, 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 no.
Okay.
All those facts and figures I saw of the Doctor's life, you were never alone. Not anymore?
No.
Might I ask why not?
They leave. I suppose in the end, they break my heart.
I watched this so that I wouldn't be depressed anymore after the last episode.
Just this once. You've actually gone and changed my mind. Not many people can do that. If anyone had to be the doctor, I'm glad it was you.
The feast awaits. Come with me. Walk this way.
I certainly will.
Really? I thought he was going to trick him. I thought he was going to trick him and still leave. That was an interesting episode. This story I kind of didn't really care about. Like, I mean, Cybermen are my favorite, which I can think of one person who that's going to upset when I say that. But he is well aware. Jamie, if you're listening, sorry. But it was interesting having this guy as the doctor because I do know him from The Walking Dead, and he's a bad guy in that. And the weird thing was I like instantly liked this guy. And I mean, I recognized him pretty quickly. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed him in this episode. Really enjoyed him. He was fun. He was fun to watch. Again, the whole story thing, like with him like going into this fugue state and thinking he is a doctor, it was interesting, but like, I don't know. For this one, this was more just like it was just kind of fun to watch the characters do what they were doing rather than like actually caring about what was happening in the story. I feel like I didn't get nearly enough information to actually care. Like, who was this woman? Why did they pick her? Why? I don't know. It was just all very confusing. I mean, I get that they were different because they explained that they came through, when the events of the last story happened and all that. So I get that the Cybermen were a little different and we had the weird like animalistic ones. But yeah, not my favorite story. I need to feel like I know what's coming. Because I was not expecting to still have the 10th Doctor right now. And so this is really throwing me off. And I just feel like I'm out of sorts. I don't know what to expect because like we're in such a transition right now. We don't have a companion. We still have the Doctor that I thought we wouldn't have. I don't know where we go from here. And it makes me just want to keep watching so I can find out. But I can't. That is going to have to wait. I feel like I'm glad that I still watched this after the 13th episode because that one really did leave me really in my head and really sad. And this one didn't. I mean, they had the line of, they break my heart or whatever, which like, I mean, really? That was really sad. And especially like hearing him finally admit that because he always just tries to play it so cool. Yeah, that was a sad line, but I loved it. But yeah, overall story, not crazy about. But honestly, the crazy thing is I would maybe rewatch this episode just because I enjoyed, I don't know that other guy's name. I've only ever seen him in The Walking Dead. But I just enjoyed him so much in this that I would maybe rewatch this on a rewatch, even though it's Cybermen. And even though the Doctor's not in a great headspace and we have no companion. So who knows? Maybe this episode will grow on me, but really this guest star kind of made this episode for me, for sure. Okay, I think that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so, so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode months ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. You also get access to the full reactions in watch-along format. I do have timers and different things to make it easier if you're in the UK. I also have instructions for you, on how to get your copy to sync up with mine since we have different streaming rates because I'm in the US. That was provided by a wonderful patron in the UK who figured it all out and then just gave me the instructions. It also gets you access to the Patreon Discord server, the monthly Zoom calls, and the polls for what I'm going to react to next, as well as some exclusive reactions. So lots of things by being a patron over there. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that's totally cool. just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully this will be better and I won't have to sound like this anymore and I won't have to cough. But I appreciate you sticking with me anyways. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.